What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode, Jordan need to let this shit go. I'm just gonna put it like that. Jordan needs to let this go. She keeps reaching out to Stella. She keeps trying to be nice to this lady. You keep trying to broker some type of peace between the two of y'all. It's never gonna work. Let it go. Every time they get together, they argue. Every time. Every time her and Stella get together, Stella brings up Tommy and the fact that Jordan cheated. She's the reason he's dead. It's like beating a dead horse. She's never gonna get over it. Let it go. Like y'all just gonna keep arguing, and that's exactly what Jordan said to Curtis today. Finally, we get a Curtis and Jordan scene. Um, what do y'all think about the chemistry between New Jordan and Curtis? I'm in between. I don't know. I have to see more of them first for me to really find a connection. I have to see more. They do look good together though. I ain't gonna, from what I've seen. Um, but yeah, even Jordan told Curtis like he was like, "Oh, what was that about?" Curtis, you are not stupid. Why would you ask her what was that argument about? What the hell have they been arguing about the last 20 years? You already know what the argument was about. Why ask that question? That was stupid. It was like, some people, when you was in school and stuff and the teacher and all them would say there's no such thing as a dumb question. That's a lie. What Curtis asked today was a dumbass question. You know what they were fighting about. Why waste your time asking that? Um, so with Stella, it's like she's never gonna get over it. Let it go. Curtis, he says another dumb thing. He sat there and said Aunt Stella will get, she'll come around. Curtis, shut the hell up. When that woman ain't never gonna come around to liking Jordan. He really said that. Like he said, oh, she'll come around one day. He basically, you honestly think she's gonna come around between now and that wedding, whenever the wedding happens? This woman has not liked Jordan in 20 years. If she hasn't come around in 20 years, what makes you think she's gonna come around within the next few weeks, the next few months, hell, the next lifetime? She ain't never gonna come around. She's never gonna like her. She blames her for all the problems in their family. She's never gonna like this girl. Get over it. And Jordan needs to get over it. Like Curtis, I understand that, he hates that the family is divided right now. I get that. I've seen it happen in my own family, where family members are divided. You got some family members on this side, some on that side. It happens. I let that shit go a long time ago, even in my own family. Like, I didn't care. If y'all don't like each other, y'all don't like each other. It is what it is. I got plenty of family members I don't like. On my father's side, my mama's side, I don't like most of them. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? What can you do? If y'all don't like each other or whatever, y'all stay the hell away from each other. It's that simple. Curtis is just gonna have to come to the realization that you're in the middle of them, and they're never gonna get along. Accept it and move the fuck on. Cause like all of this same conversation that y'all keep having, what is it doing? Y'all went to therapy, it didn't work. But like I said, I feel like they can go to therapy for the next 20 years. It's never gonna work. Stella just do not like this bitch. She never will. Get over it, plan your wedding, and look forward to a happy future as husband and wife. If she's not gonna be at your wedding, good for you. Why, like I said before, why would you want a negative ass person at your wedding? Clearly she doesn't approve. And Stella already said that she was basically gonna work on their wedding day, so that way she doesn't have to go. If she's not there, she's not there. Good. That means the only people that's gonna be at your wedding are people that want to see y'all happy, want to see y'all together. Be happy for that. Why would you want one negative ass person at your wedding? Like, hell no. I wouldn't want no negativity at my wedding. So why would y'all want it? Move the hell on already. Get over it. Damn. Like, this shit is getting annoying now. Because every time I see the two of them, they don't do nothing but fight. That's all they do. It's like, I'm over it at this point. I'm beyond over it. It's getting aggravating. It's annoying. It's like, we get it. Stella's never going to like Jordan. Okay, can we move forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, start planning your wedding and focus on your happy day. Stop worrying about her. Now, moving on from that, Carly and Jason, I'm going to be honest with y'all today, and there's no hate. I'm just being honest. Carly and Jason were not really needed today. I'm gonna be honest because they weren't. I felt like Carly and Jason weren't needed because they didn't do anything. They just all Jason did basically was just catch Carly up on what's going on with D.A. Dawson. That's pretty much all he did. He just gave her the rundown of what's going on. Um, and basically she told him about baby Wiley having a heart condition that Michael had. And of course, Jason, you could see the wheels in his mind turning when Michael mentioned that he had the same heart condition. You could see it on Jason's face. He was getting inquisitive. Like, he was looking like, how, because you could see it on his face. Like, he's thinking, like, okay, how is it possible that both of y'all can have the same condition? Mind you, AJ had the same condition. I'm surprised Carly didn't put two and two together right there. I'm like, bitch, think. You got a brain? Think. If I would have heard some shit like that, I would have been like, hello? It's not registering. Your ex-husband had a heart condition when he was younger. Your son, who's the son of said ex-husband, also had the same heart condition. This baby has the same damn heart condition. What's not clicking? Think. That's all you got to do. Think. How is that possible? How? How is that possible? Father and son had the same heart condition. This baby, your nephew, has the same heart condition. Why aren't you thinking? Like, come on. It's not hard. I did like the flashback scene though of Jason when he was with Michael when he was a baby and stuff like that after Carly basically took off and left Jason to raise the kid for a minute. I did like that scene though. I feel bad for Michael. Like, he's like a walking poster child for just drama. I agree with a lot of people in my comment section that said it. They was like, yo, Michael needs a happily ever after for once. I say he do. Michael done been through some shit in his life. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, like, I feel bad for him every time. Even when he's in a good mood, I feel bad for him. Like, because, you know, just knowing his history and everything he's been through, like, as a child, as an adult. If anybody on this show, I would have to say other than Monica that had a really hard life, it would be him. The reason I say Monica had a hard life because that woman done lost so many people in her life is crazy. To just have that much death around you, like you done lost all your biological children are dead. Your husband is dead. Your adopted daughter's dead. Your father-in-law's dead. Your mother-in-law's dead. Like, all these people are just dead. It's like, damn. Your sister-in-law, well, she not dead, but even though Tracy was a pain in the ass, she moved away, you know. It's like, damn, that's a lot of loss. You know, your grandson has cancer. You know, your other grandson beat cancer. You know, that's a lot to be going through. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot to deal with. And Michael had it just as worse. Raped in prison. You know, just that he had a lot to overcome, man. And that's what makes me even more proud of the character of Michael, because you see a lot of character growth with him. You know what I'm saying? Over the years. Like, I remember when he was 13 trying to be a thug. I remember he was running around buying a gun, buying bullets and shit, trying to be a gangster. I was like, well, damn, that was back when he was like 13 too. I think that's when Dylan Cash, the actor Dylan Cash, was playing Michael, you know, with the red hair, the freckles. But yeah, Michael done been through some shit in his lifetime. Like, that boy need a whole vacation. Like, a whole vacation. Brad is getting on my fucking nerves as usual. Like, this bitch, he keeps running to Julian every time he got a new problem keeping his secret. He starts running to Julian for more help. I'm like, Julian, you better not help him. Julian, you did enough. First of all, you intimidated the biological mother into giving up her rights. Like, Julian, sit your ass down. Stop helping this boy. Stop helping him, because now he's basically making you an accessory to his crimes at this point. Stop helping him. Stop. If his secret is going to come out, it's going to come out, and it needs to come out. Brad is a little bitch, running around, keep running to Julian every 5 seconds. Oh, the baby got a heart condition. Oh, I need your help to save my family. Brad, shut the hell up. Shut up. You need to be brought out back, and you need a good ass whooping. That's what you need, little bitch. I can't stand him. Like, he's a character, but I just can't stand his character. I can't. Nope. Like, even though it's TV and it's a character, you know how you get so involved in a TV show, like you just be wanting to whoop these characters' asses sometimes. Like, it should be funny though. I'm like, he needs an ass whooping. Sorry, not sorry. He needs an ass whooping. Um, so yeah, he just never gonna learn. The truth eventually will come out. Hopefully by they probably wait until November sweeps to put this out there. They probably are. Hopefully it don't take that long. Um, I did like the scene with Nina and Charlotte. Her explaining, the whole divorce and stuff like that. Explaining divorce to a child is never easy. Never easy. For me, I still feel like Valentine and Nina are going to get back together. Even if the divorce becomes final, I still feel like there's a chance for them to get back together. I mean, if you think about it, who else is on the canvas that they could put the two of them with? Most of the people in that town hate Valentine. There's no other guy really that they can kind of put Nina with, unless it's going to be somebody younger. And even if they put her with somebody younger, I don't see it being serious because obviously the age differences and her not being able to have kids and, it's just going to be a hot mess. I don't blame Curtis though for wanting to quit because he basically told Valentine, if we prove that this girl is not Nina's daughter, he was like, basically he quit. I can't say that I blame him because he wants to tell Nina because Nina is his friend. He's loyal. And I do agree that it's time to let her know that she has a child. I get where Valentine is coming from because he doesn't want her hurt. But you've got so far into this and you know for a fact she had a child. Let her know. Now is the time to tell her. Don't keep waiting and waiting and waiting because you are trying to do this so that way she could be reunited with her child. Also, she could take you back. But the longer you wait, the more it might backfire on you that she might take you back because she might just be pissed that you knew all of this and you didn't tell her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about stuff like that. Like, you might want to tell her now, But it is what it is, though. Hopefully, they figure this shit out. So, anyway, moving on from that. Oscar. I feel so bad for that boy. That scene between him, Drew, and Kim was so powerful. That scene was so intense. I do not blame Oscar 1 minute for being pissed. I don't blame him. I always felt like after he collapsed was when Kim should have told him he had cancer. She should have told him. I feel like his reaction, he still, there's no positive action to find out that you're dying of cancer. There's no positive reaction to that. But I felt like his reaction, had she told him then, would have probably been more mild compared to his reaction today. Oscar was not fucking having it. Oscar let Kim and Drew fucking have it. Oscar was not here for the bullshit. Oscar was like, bitch, I'm interpreting what he was saying. Like, he was just like, bitch, you ain't telling me none of this shit. I'm fucking dying. You ain't say shit. Like, who gave you the right to, dictate my life? I agree with him. It's like, he's a teenager, and Drew has been telling her this from day one. He has a right to dictate his life. Drew's been telling her this. She didn't want to listen. I understand her not wanting to tell him right away. I get it, but she should have told him right away. Like, you sat on this information for 2 years. I would have been pissed. Like, his reaction, I don't blame him 1 minute. He basically told his mother he hated her because she basically took his rights away from him. He was pissed at Drew because Drew knew about it. See, the thing is, Drew didn't know about this as long as Kim did. But the mere fact is, I think Oscar was pissed because it's like you knew about it and you didn't say nothing immediately. Mind you, Oscar was making all these plans for the future. They were supposed to go to Runyon Canyon, wherever. They were supposed to do something together. All of this stuff, he had all his future laid out. And he was telling Drew about what he wanted to do, this, that, and the third, next year, the year after, his birthday. He was telling him all these plans. And all the while, you knew he may never see none of those plans. He may never get to do none of that stuff. You should have told him this. I will commend Drew because Drew wanted to tell him. But it was dumbass Kim that didn't want it. But Drew should have been told him too, though. He should have just said, fuck what Kim talking about. Let me tell my son what's going on. That's what Drew should have did. But he didn't do it. And I don't blame Oscar. When Oscar left that office and he was walking towards the elevator, you could see that boy was shaking. His hands were shaking. When he sat down in the elevator, his legs were shaking. His feet were shaking. Everything on him, he was visibly shaking. That was some terrific fucking acting. let me tell you something. Kudos to the actor who plays Oscar. Kudos to Tamara Braun, Billy Miller. Kudos to them because that whole scene was just it was so real, you know. And I fucking loved it. Like it was no holding back. Like they did not hold nothing back. It was just real emotion. Like when I seen him walk, I can't get over that scene when he was walking to the elevator and he got into the elevator. This boy was shaking. His hands were trembling. His legs were trembling. I said, "Wow." He blew me away with that acting. He deserves an Emmy. Like that was some real acting. That was raw. You know, as raw as you can get. Finding out that you have cancer. Like he was just sitting there shaking and crying like I'm dying. I'm dying. He just kept saying that to himself. I'm dying. I said, "Wow. Wow." That was powerful. If anybody did not feel that scene emotionally, something is wrong with you. You have a disconnect with your emotions or something. Because that was deep. That, you know, I couldn't imagine, and I said this yesterday, I couldn't imagine finding out I was dying of cancer. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know. I'd probably be the same reaction he had. My reaction, I can tell you right now, would be 10 times worse. But he did a phenomenal job. But my reaction, I would have probably been tossing shit. I'm just saying. My dresser, TV, everything probably would have been on the floor. Broken. I'm telling you. I would have been going the fuck off. I don't blame him. Because there's no easy way to tell somebody some information like that. Especially information that you sat on for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been through the fucking roof. You would have been hearing motherfucker this, bitch this, fuck you. I would have been saying, I would have been going the fuck off. Like, I'm sorry, but nope, you would have had to put me in a straitjacket. I would have went the fuck off, I'm telling you. I would have lost my mind. But anyway, this was a pretty good episode today. I hope all you have a great day. Smash that like button. Hit that comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode. I will see you all later. Peace.